Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Waha, Rakah Kwadash. Double honor to the apostles, the elders, and salutations to you sincere brothers, teaching in truth and in sincerity. This lesson is going to be entitled Examining Genesis chapter 49 and verse 1 in the Hebrew.
Is a dove. So that's what was going on with Dan. Dan was going off. Dan set up idols, and then they had priests from Manasseh and Levi. All right. So now, check this out. You know, we're going through the scriptures right now. We're not. You know, you have guys say that we return to the vomit and stuff like that. No, we're not. We're reading the scriptures. We're reading the scriptures. And look, don't tell us that we return to the vomit when you're not breaking down the tribe chart, the 12 tribe chart. Break down the chart.
You gotta do what
break down the chart. Show us how this is dealing with Haiti. Show us how this is Mexico. Show us how what we're reading, these precepts, all the historical evidence that we're bringing out of the precepts is not in reference to what Jacob and Marshall was telling them before they crossed over into the land. Tell us how that's not dealing with that and how that's dealing with 3,000 years later in Western Hemisphere with the Americas. You have to show that. Okay? So
It will do. And also, may the Most High kill you all and your families, because y'all niggas are scattering the flock. Genesis, the 49th chapter, consists of prophecies. The spirit of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua was placed upon Israel, and he prophesied to his 12 sons things that would happen in the future, things that would befall upon them, hence the prophecies, and how they were going to be affected as well as their offsprings. In Genesis chapter 49, you have characteristics of each individual tribe as well as their location. Genesis 49 and 1, and Jacob called unto his sons and said, Gather yourselves together, that I may tell you that which shall befall you in the last days. So at this time frame, Jacob is about to prophesy to his sons, giving them information of prophecies they would encounter during the last days. Let's focus on befall in the Hebrew. Strong's H 7122 pronounced as quara, to encounter, befall, meet, to meet, hence to happen. So what would befall on our nation? The prophecies, to meet. So Jacob was prophesying to his 12 sons prophecies we would later meet, things that would happen to occur to anyone. Who's the anyone? Befall you. Going into Jacob's 12 sons, going into their lineages, their offsprings for the last days, to cause to happen. And who caused this to happen? Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. Befall you in the last days. Let's focus on last. Strong's H 319 pronounced as Karayath. Karayath. Latter time, prophetic for future time, meaning hence the Americas. These prophecies did not occur on the other side of the world, all right? That's why it states latter time, prophetic for future time, hence us coming to the Americas, man. God damn, you niggas y'all want to be so fucking deep. And let's focus on days in the Hebrew. Strong's H 3117 pronounced as Yawam. Yawam. And when we get to the point, it means time period. All right. So what was that period? Us making it to the Americas during that time frame. So Genesis 49 and 1, and Jacob called unto his sons and said, Gather yourselves together, that I may tell you that which shall befall in the Hebrew encounter you, going into the 12 tribes, which would affect the lineages of our forefathers as well as them in the last days. And that last days is going into the future tense, meaning when they arrive to the Americas.